Hey guys, a little wintertime update here. It's January 12th, I think. 13th. Crap, I don't know. It's Monday. Oh, we are getting the melt after getting about 3 inches of snow, not nearly as much as they were initially predicting. Um, I think we stayed a little warmer, and yeah, I'm good with it. Not too much to really muck up things, and the city and the county and all those road crews had plenty of warning, and things were salted and brined, and within a few hours of everything coming down, they were taking care of the roads. So uh, not nearly the the cluster that was approximately this time last year. But like I said, we did not hit those single digits. We actually stayed relatively mild considering. So the big news around here is lambs. Lambs are dropping starting 48 hours ago. Um, we have had three sets of twins. Number 17, the one we call Big Mama, she had a single this morning. Tyler and I actually watched that one drop. He was out here looking at them, and he called me and he said 17's giving birth right now. And I got outside just in time to see her drop it, and then take care of that amniotic sac and clean it. And within 2 or 3 minutes, it was up and nursing. So they're all doing great. Angel's got this documented so far, but I believe we're at the first set of twins. We're both females. And then the next two were one male, one female of each, and 17's is a little ram. So pretty good, pretty good balance on the numbers so far as we kind of get all the way into lambing season. Um, so we've got several adult ewes still to go, and then these yearlings. And I'm pretty sure they've all been bred. There might be a couple that weren't bred. We don't really keep super close track of that at this stage. Um, they they will probably be closer to spring. So they were bred later in the season, like I said, because all of them are coming up on a year of age or a little bit under. Because we had some that were born in like March. I think our latest was March. So everybody's looking good. No troubles with the weather and lambing. They're all pretty accustomed to lambing, in the pasture in the wintertime. Um, and as we kind of continue into this program, continue into our, let's see, this will be my second full year into the program. Yes. Then I'm gonna start considering, banding these males, so that we can have wethers, and possibly separating our breeding ram with a wether for company, and having a little bit more control over the breeding cycle is kind of what I'm getting at there. We'll see. That adds some complexity for me in terms of moving them, in terms of if you're going to separate them, it's pretty important that they can't really see each other, the two different groups, or they will try to regroup again. And then I've got sheep coming out of fences and things of that nature. So um, I will have to determine a kind of a rotational route. And I just now, really, in this last season, got a route that I really like, that's workable and fairly simple. So again, we'll see. Since we don't have problems lambing in the wintertime, it may not be a big deal. Traditionally, though, a lot of people discourage that because, of course, at this time of year, they're on stored forage. They're on hay, and they are on things that I bring to them, like privet, branches from privet, and there's some conifer stuff I'll bring them that they kind of nibble on. I try to keep a little bit of variety in their diet, give them the option to have these other things. So that could be one of these things that makes more sense in a few more years when I have a higher production of the fodder trees and things of that nature. Um, Otherwise, pretty much working on repairs. Got the wood shed in service. So I cleaned the rest of the wood out of the high tunnel this afternoon. And that gives us another dry working space, outdoor working space for building and woodworking. And, uh, and that is useful with kind of everything being a small covered spaces being in kind of high demand and low supply right now. So I think that's what I got for you guys at the moment. In the next week or so, I expect to send out the email that has my spring classes posted. We will be doing classes on uh, kind of early lessons in pasture and sheep management. I feel like I've got a lot to convey in that realm since I'm, really kind of getting into the swing of things, and I've got copious notes of all the things I've observed specifically about what they eat, how they impact all that, and how things are improving rather rapidly with sheep. Um, I want to do a permaculture 101, which will be leaning heavily into the 12 principles of permaculture and the ethics. There's a lot to teach there to help people kind of get their feet under them when it comes to designing your property using those principles. I've got some stuff on pollinator habitat, creating pollinator habitat gardens, and of course the foraging classes. Looks like I'm going to be doing for sure one a month, and I am figuring out how to do two. All that will go out on the mailing list and will get cross posted to all the social media areas. And I was going to start with spring. Let me get spring locked in, and before we're too far into the beginning of spring, I'll have summer's class as classes listed as well. I've got a lot going on. I've got my kind of attention being directed in a lot of different areas, and I'm doing my very best this year to be organized and a little ahead of the game when it comes to announcing this kind of thing. So that's what I got for you guys right now. I just got my dinner summoned, so I'm going to head down to the cabin. You guys holler at me if I can help you with anything. Property design, homestead design of all sizes, and foraging classes, so forth. strongrootsresources at gmail.com. And we will talk to you next time. Y'all take it easy.